is Chris Hios.
I'm Magisha Ferruzzi.
And we are the Fantasy Madmen. Week 4 is in the books.
It's a wrap, people.
Let's get into it with the weekly rundown.
The weekly rundown.
Now, the first person that impressed me was your new favorite Detroit Lion, Reggie Big Game Bush.
Ooh, Reggie Bush, man. That man good.
139 yards rushing, 34 receiving, and a touchdown. A phenomenal game against a tough defense in the Chicago Bears.
Yes.
And I picked him in 2 of my leagues, so I'm very happy about it, too.
Jackpot. Julian, a quarterback, Edelman? I can't believe it. This guy was a quarterback in college. 7th round pick by the Patriots. 7 catches, $118. Tied for the NFL lead with 34 receptions. Who else impressed you?
Kansas City's defense, 7 points allowed, 3 sacks, 1 interception, 2 fumble recoveries, and a return touchdown by Dexter McCluster.
For the second person that impressed me, Alshon All-Day Jeffries. 5 catches, $107, 1 touchdown, 1 2-point conversion. Let me tell you, I call him all day because the man's open all day. When he get up and go in the shower, he's open. When he walks to get him his mail, he's open. When he pulls up to the stadium in the car, just throw him the ball, the man's open. Now who let you down?
You know who let me down? A guy who I drafted last year.
Okay.
But fortunately, I didn't have a high enough pick to draft him this year because I would have taken him.
Okay.
Dougie Not So Fresh Martin only had 45 rush yards, 16 receiving. That team is looking terrible. He's on pace to have about 400 carries this year, but he's not producing.
They're going to run him till the wheels fall off. Now, you tried that already with Cadillac. How'd that work out for you, Tampa? It's hard to have a good running back when you get rid of your quarterback. But talking about people who disappointed me, oh my goodness. Geno Butt Fumble 2 Smith. Butt Fumble Part 2. Butt Fumble Dose. Wait. Can we have a moment of silence for Geno? 289 yards, 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles, 1 fumble for a touchdown. Hey, what is wrong with this guy? You're going to put a ball while you're getting sacked behind your back to your weak hand? I just want to know, what was he going to do with him when he got to the left hand?
While he was on the goal line.
Why was going to was he going to throw a 30-yard pass? I mean, it makes no sense, son. Just secure the football. Man, oh man, you Jets are a hot mess.
We call this segment, What Are You Mad At?
Tell him why you're mad, son. Tell him why you're mad. What you mad at?
This week, I'm mad at Donnie Avery. I'm mad at you, Donnie Avery.
Why Donnie Avery?
I recommended him to everybody last week. I was on Twitter giving people advice. I need a wide receiver. Pick up Donnie Avery. He's got a great matchup against the New York Giants. Obviously, they watched the film from last week.
Oh, they got you.
And they shut him down. He had 2 catches on 10 targets for 32 yards.
That's no good.
He did have 10 targets.
Yeah.
He was covered like leftover meatloaf in the fridge.
He was a no-show.
He dropped a couple passes. I apologize, everybody. But Donnie Avery, I'm mad at you this week. Now, Magisha, what are you mad at?
Well, I should have been mad at anyone that took Chris's fantasy advice. But what I'm really mad at is LaShawn Slim Shady McCoy. Why you treat us so bad? So week 3? And then week 4? Who's the real Ashore? Come on, 73 yards rushing, 21 receiving. You were a top 5 fantasy running back. 10 points. 10 points. You're supposed to be the best of the best. Now you looking like the rest. That's what I'm mad at.
Now, these are the Fantasy Madmen Rapid Fire Waiver Wire pickups for Week 4.
Rapid fire.
Who you got this week?
All right, I got Jerome Simpson, wide receiver from Minnesota. 7 catches, $124. The man is 6'2". Height is king. If you don't got him, get him.
I have Nate Washington, wide receiver for the Tennessee Titans. Had 4 catches for $105 and 2 touchdowns last week. He caught one from Locker and from Fitzpatrick.
If you don't got him, get him. Woo! I'm going to go with Willis McGahee. If Brett Favre can do it, he can too. Now, I know the man retired twice, but he came out, and Cleveland's offense is serious. If you don't got him, get him.
Bob Woods from Buffalo. Wide receiver, 4 catches, 80 yards, and a touchdown last week. He's been producing all year. E.J. Manuel has a nice rapport with him.
If you don't got him, get him.
Pick him up.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
I'm going to start off with Denarius Moore going against San Diego. They lit up a lot of passing yards this year. And if Terrell Pryor's playing, Denarius Moore is going to put up some big numbers. Start him.
I'm going to go with Danny Woodhead. Danny boy! Running back, San Diego Chargers. He's done it for the Patriots. He's doing it for the Chargers. This man can catch and receive. Very good start going into this week.
Start him. I'm going to go with Cecil Shorts playing against St. Louis. Justin Blackmon's back, so their offense should look a little bit better. Start him.
Tavon Austin, big play receiver, St. Louis Rams. He's going against Jacksonville Jaguars. I can't say enough. If you need some points, put anybody that's going against Jacksonville Jaguars. Tavon Austin.
Start him.
Now, this is a segment where we look back at the week that just passed and figure out what we learned. So what did you learn from week 4, Chris?
I learned that the Cleveland Browns are not who we thought they were. They're not who we thought they were. Coming into the season, most people thought they were going to be a ground and pound team with Trent Richardson toting the rock, Brandon Weeden throwing the occasional touchdown pass. But this year, their strength is their defense.
Yes.
They're actually the third best rushing defense.
Uno, dos, tres.
4th overall. And they have a guy named Brandon Hoyer that's playing out of his mind right now.
Hoyer. Oh, my goodness. Well, you know, he did start his career for the first 3 years backing up the greatest quarterback ever. Ever. Tom Brady. So if you can't learn how to win coming up for Tom Brady, you're not going to learn anywhere.
Agreed. He's playing great. The team looks great. They're tied for first place, 3-way tie in the AFC North after a big win against the Cincinnati Bengals last week.
Who knew? But this is what I also learned. Sometimes change is good. You know, you look at Phillip Rivers, new offensive coordinator, new head coach, number 2 rated fantasy quarterback, undrafted in almost every league. Alex Smith, new everything, new town, new area code, number 7 rated fantasy quarterback. And he was undrafted in almost every league again. But then no matter how many success stories, you always have a little Carson Palmer, new town, new coordinator, 27th ranked fantasy quarterback. So change isn't always good, but most of the time it is when a professional athlete has something to prove. Now, a lot of players are finding second life in new teams this year. Reggie Bush, another guy, got some change, got out of Miami, and he's flourishing in Detroit. So just remember, big names to no names can find fame this year. So don't get stuck in the game of playing the big name guys over the little name guys like maybe the Kimbrough Tompkins.
I started him this week.
Jackpot. So stay true to what you do. You drafted the man for a reason. And that's what I learned in week 4. Jackpot. Jackpot. Jackpot.